Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of our EAFC 25 RTG career mode here with Stoke City. We are returning today off the back of a really impressive episode last time out where we managed to pull ourselves into those automatic promotion spots. Burnley have played a game more than us and have gone a point clear, but it is in our own hands. If we win all of our remaining 8, we will go up to the Premier League in second place. Still got loads of big games to come though, including first place Leeds United, who battered us 6-0 earlier on in the season. So yeah, it'll be difficult to win all 8, but we've got to start off with a win here away against Preston North End. Come on, the Potters. Here's Million looking to make a good start here. Oh, what a brilliant ball. And Moran, surely it's that man again. Well, he prefers scoring at home at the Britannia, but doing it on the road today. What a perfect start to this game. Junior able to bring the ball forward. Lays it off for Berger. Space to drive into. And Baker. Lewis Baker! Oh my goodness, what a strike. Stoke lead by 2. Gave him that contract extension. He's had to take a seat on the bench since Kata arrived. But giving him the start today, and what a strike to double our lead. Watch that pass. Oh, what a goal. What a cracking opening half an hour as well. Potts pulls one back for Preston. And I saw the pass coming, I just couldn't stop it. Oh, ball through. Keeper, Isaacson. Oh. I've no idea what even happened there. A mixture of defender and goalkeeper managed to deny Preston. Really hunting for that goal now. An hour played. I definitely think there's more goals to come today. Whiteman for Preston. Forward to Alistair McCann. Steps away from his man. Brady. Down the left-hand side. He's all left, boys. Gets the cross in. Oh, it's a brilliant ball. What a ball by Robbie Brady. And it's Potts again. What a ball that is by Robbie Brady as well. We know he's got great quality. Cannot give him time to swing that ball in. As Baker will let fly and nearly caught the keeper out. Oh my God, where's that gone? Keeper's stuck. Vidigal. Looking for Tezgel. And Baker flies in. And it's over the top. And I think that just about might do it as well. 2 points dropped from Stoke. From a 2-goal leading position as well. Really not good enough if we are going to go up in that second place spot. And we've allowed Burnley right back into the fight and maybe giving them the upper hand as well. Well, really disappointing at 2 points dropped in that game against Preston. And before jumping into our next one, just taking a quick look at our loanees. Ashley Phillips looks as if his loan expires a month earlier than everyone else. Simpson Pusey has 2 months left, Moran 2 months, but Phillips only 1 month left. I have a feeling he might go back to Spurs from the 1st of May when we've still got 2 games left to come in that month. So a bit of a strange deal, but looks as if we could be losing him before the season is actually out. But before jumping into our next game as we take on Luton, we've got our final 3 scouting updates for this season. Let's see if anyone else is making the cut. Well, guys, it's so difficult to know who to promote because we've got so many good young talents. I really like the look of Jude Thomas, but I think we're going to have to be quite selective here. Well, guys, it's really difficult to know who to give a scholarship to because we've got so many good young talents. I think Jude is going to get one. I'm really not sure on the rest of these guys. Great potential for Ewan Rhodes, but these guys are just so far off making it. Jamie Hutton looks fantastic as well. But I think for the rest of these lads from England, that will probably do it. And from Bosnia, I'm going to reject the rest of the keepers that we've got here. We've already got so many good young Bosnian keepers. We don't really need any more. And as for the rest of these guys from Austria, similar story. Nobody going to make it. These guys are all from this latest batch of scouting. None of them good enough to make it. So that will do it for our Youth Academy scouting for the season. The Academy's looking pretty good after one season. We've got some really, really good young talents. I think at the end of the season, we might assess and a few of these might be released. But for the time being, we will just keep all of these guys here unless they ask for a pro deal. But anyway, jumping into our next game, Luton Town at home. We lost away at Kenilworth Road. And with them sat just inside the playoffs, huge, huge game as we look to keep pace with Burnley at the top. Need to get revenge after they beat us in the reverse fixture. Come on, the Potters. Yeah, I made quite a big risk in that previous game, making my subs early around the hour mark. Took off all my real attacking threat. Bay, Moran and Manhoff all came off. And of course then Preston managed to fight back and claim a point. But they're all fit for this game. Here is Junior lets fly and has his effort turned away. Bocat into Berger. Now Kata around the corner to Million. Nice skill. Couldn't quite get it to Junior, so we'll come back out the other way. There's Bay. Lifts it for Million. Lovely touch. Million! That's a beautiful Stoke City goal. And we scored one early on in the season where Bay and Million combined. A little bit similar to that. And Manhoff finishes it off on the half volley. Past Tim Krul in a flash and Stoke City lead. Well, guys, there is the whistle. Not a great game that, but we managed to grind it out. One of the tougher games that we have remaining in our final 8. And we see it out with the 3 points by just a single goal to nil. The old school Stoke City grind out win. Million's goal in the first half, enough to win it. And that's a big 3 points on the board after dropping 2 against Preston. Well, just jumping into our next game, it's a big one at taking on Cardiff City away from home in Wales. Burnley play at the same time as they host Norwich City. They're currently 3 points clear of us, but we do have that game in hand. Unfortunately, with the better goal difference, it is now out of our hands, and we need Burnley to slip up at least once between now and the end of the season if we are to finish in second. Lots of work to do between now and the end of the campaign. Come on, the Potters. Vidigal into Kata, now Hosselu. Getting the start today. Hosselu does well and finds Vidigal. Vidigal to Bay. Lovely football. Million surely has to finish. And that's exactly what we needed. An early goal for Stoke City. Junior steps away from his man. Bocat through the gap for Vidigal. Lifts it for Bay. Bay to Hosselu. Hosselu for 2 on his return. Drills in the second. Smashes the ball in the back of the net just to make sure. Oh, Callum O'Dowda putting on the afterburners. And there's Washington. Oh my goodness, what a strike. Just gave him way too much time and space. And the youngster fires Cardiff back into the game. Come on, let's not bottle this again. Well, there is the whistle. And we do hold on despite our lead being cut in half through Washington. But managed to see the game out in those final 25 minutes. Big win to keep the pressure on Burnley. Let's go and find out how they got on at home to Norwich. Well, let's find out together how Burnley got on. I believe they played after us and they must have won. Gap remains at 3, but we do have that game in hand. They won by 2-0 over Norwich City. If they win their final 4, it is done. And of course, we still have to travel to Leeds. It's looking unlikely, guys. I'm going to keep pushing all the way, but I think we might be heading into the playoffs. But for the time being, we'll be heading into our next game. Sheffield Wednesday, the Owls, coming to take us on at the Britannia. Burnley travel to Watford at the same time, and I'm hoping that they will slip up away at Vicarage Road. Come on, the Potters. Yeah, this is another game against one of the sides right down the bottom of the table. Fighting for points themselves, but we have to be picking up all 3 points in these like we did away in Wales. And we love an early goal as well. Million, I think that's goal number 10 of the season in the Championship now, into double figures, and he gives us a vital lead once again. Josh Windass looks to get away from Bocat, puts him on the deck. And now Shea Charles. Oh, brilliant ball. Ugbo on a piece. Scored in the reverse fixture, scored at the Britannia. Al's back on level terms. I won't lie, guys, I really don't get on with Ben Gibson at the back. I know he's the skipper, but he is so slow, man. He really is so slow. And for us playing a high line, it just doesn't really suit us. I think for next season, we definitely need to think about those centre-back positions. 2 of our centre-backs are going to be leaving because they're on loan. Wilmot's handed in a transfer request, which will leave us with just Ben Gibson, who's the man that I want to get rid of anyway. So definitely need a bit of attention in our centre-backs next season. Armstrong dispossessed, and there's Kata again. He is everywhere, man. And Kata driving on and finding Moran. Moran's got the pace. Has he got the finish? No, he puts it over. Million. Have we got time for another chance before the end of this half? Hosselu forward to Bay. And Hosselu. And Hosselu. Surely for 2. Hosselu makes it 2. And it's 2-2 for the Spaniard as well. Right on the stroke of half time. Celebrates in front of those travelling Wednesday fans, but the Spaniard has us back in front. Goal at Watford. Who's it for? It's 1 apiece. Well, that's a good result for us. Hosselu couldn't return it as Burnley were winning, but Watford pegging them back. Big goal for the home side there. And Bay, Hosselu through the gap for Moran. Moran off the woodwork. Would have sealed it. Sheffield Wednesday still in it as it stands. Berger looking for Million as we hunt the 3rd. Forward to Moran. Surely this time. Moran, it's 3 this time. Game. And now we just need Watford to hold on at Vicarage Road. And we will be heading back into 2nd place. Masaba down the right. Wednesday trying to catch us cold from our own corner. That's nicely worked. Sissoko, big save. Can't clear. Into the middle and into the net. Stuart Armstrong gets another back for the Owls. And with a few minutes to play, they could be back into this. Well, thankfully, it's all over. Done and dusted. Sheffield Wednesday looking to get back into the game late on, but we managed to just about see it out. Moran with another goal as he continues his great form. And now, fingers crossed that Watford managed to hold Burnley to a draw. Well, let's find out what the Burnley score was as we have a look at the league table. And they drew. They did draw. It finished 2 apiece at Vicarage Road. So if we win our game in hand, we go a point above them. I'm not sure if this game here is our game in hand as we travel to Leeds. It's not, as Burnley host Sheffield United. Tough game for them as well. And hoping the Blades can do us a favour. Oh man, I'm feeling nervous about this one. My heaviest defeat, I think, of the whole of FC25 came in the reverse fixture. Leeds beat us by 6-0 at the Britannia. Travelling to Ellen Road, I'm dreading this, man. We've just got to try and stay in the game and nick a result on the break. Come on, the Potters. Man, I'm so nervous heading into this game after the... oh my God, look, they're on us straight away. The demolishing that Leeds gave us in the reverse game. I mean, they don't really have much to play for other than, well, I guess probably some records in the Championship because they have absolutely run away with it. Go on, Million. Go on, son. Looking for Hosselu. Hosselu! Stoke lead! And it's the Spaniard celebrating in front of those Leeds fans. What a turn up. I wasn't expecting this. Dan James. Oh no. Oh no. Million. What a touch away from Ampadu. Million finds Hosselu. And the Spaniard in behind. Hosselu, can he finish? Hosselu, it's 2! Hossa 2! What a turn up! And Leeds may be on the beach, but Stoke City have something to play for, and that is automatic promotion. Hosselu races away, and it sits up perfectly as he smashes it home past Melier. Dan James, Leeds looking for a route back into this. Keeper's come and does really well. No, Perot dispossessed. Oh my goodness. Ampadu. Oh, what brilliant football. Keeper's come again. Not got there. Dan James 2-1. And I tried to bring Isaacson out that time to close the angle down like he did a few moments ago. But Perot just had the intelligence to knock it to his right-hand side for James to have the easy finish. Leeds back in it. Not over yet. We look nervy now. We look really nervy. Ball through. Oh, he sent me to the deck, Aronson. Manor Solomon. Aronson, what a save. Still in play. I'm all over the place and Aronson fires over. And that's going to do it for the first half. Second half's been a lot quieter, but Leeds still looking for that goal. Solomon into the middle. Is he onside? What a save, Isaacson. Flag goes up anyway, but that's an unreal reaction save. 25 to go. Can we hold on? Gooch lifts it for Baumgartner, who's quick. Baumgartner comes infield. Nice play by the kid. Thompson, let's fly, and Melier gets a right hand up to deny him, but Vidigal slides in, and Lowe might get there. Lowe pokes it wide. Well, great chance for Lowe. Couldn't take it, though. And I really hope that we're not going to regret that. Aronson, Ramazani, Aronson, no, what a save. And Phillips clears. And what a save that is by Isaacson. Right at the death. Leeds pushing for an equaliser. They've not lost many this season, and they've been on such a good run since the turn of the year. Running away with it at the top, but Stoke City, with so much to play for, come here and grind out a narrow victory by 2-1. What a cracking game. Well, the bad news is we've got Sheffield United up next, so it doesn't get too much easier. But let's take a look at the table. Still a point behind Burnley, but with that game in hand. So they must have won. They did by a single goal to nil over the Blades. That's a big result for them. And now we have to face the Blades. We really just need to keep winning, and that will get us across the line. 3 games left to play, 3 wins, and we will be heading to the Premier League. Come on, the Potters. You know what, guys? I've just realised something heading into this game. I've just had an epiphany. I've been calling our keeper Isaacson for like a good 4 or 5 episodes, and I've only just realised his name is Johansson. That's ridiculous. Hosselu, get in! We love an early goal. Even if I don't know my players' names, Johansson has been clutch for us. Isaacson doesn't exist. He's not even a real bloke. I can't believe for so long I've been calling him Isaacson when his name's Johansson, and I never realised. My apologies, guys. That's just me being terrible with names. But Hosselu, I know his name because he's been big for us recently. Goal number 10 of the season as he's into double digits. And the Spaniard has hit form right when it counts. Gets away from Hamza. And look at Bocat go. Bocat to Hosselu. It's going to drop in, is it? No, it's off the woodwork. And Adam Davis claims, well, Hosselu got 2 in the last game. 2 huge goals against Leeds. And he was so close to having his second here today. Tyrese Campbell into Harmer. Now Chowdhury has it pinched off in by Kata. And the Hungarian finds Bay. Now Kata again. And Thompson to Million. And Million swings the ball in. What a cross. And surely for 2, it's wide by Moran. Huge chance, and he couldn't take it. Still leading by 1 at the break as we kick off for the second period. And if we can grind this out with Derby and Portsmouth to come in our final 2, you back us to win both of those in the form we've been in. This is the game. This is the decider. Will it be automatic or will it be playoffs for Stoke City? If we hold on for all 3, I think we're going up. Oh, Raksaki, that is filth, mate. And he gets away from Kata too. Harmer back to the Palace loanee. Raksaki swings the ball in. Tyrese Campbell off the post. And Bocat clears. That could have gone anywhere as Bay runs into his man. Former Stoke City forward off the post. And now Harmer to Cannon. Back to Gus Harmer. And Tom Cannon. Oh, it's so unlucky. From Johansson, not Isaacson. It doesn't matter what his name is. He's not kept it out. Blades are back on level terms. And Burnley will be celebrating that goal like mad. Well, unfortunately, guys, that is going to do it. And the goal had been coming from the Blades as well. In that second half, they really had us under pressure. And in normal circumstances, that's not a terrible result. But a win would have, in my opinion, all but secured second place for us heading into our final 2 games. Now, we're going to need a slip up from Burnley if we are to finish in second. That's gutting, man. Yeah, Burnley won again, guys. They beat QPR by 2-1 at Loftus Road. So even if we win our game in hand, we go level on points with them. But the goal difference swing is massively in their favour. So we need them to drop points on the final day. We've got our game in hand later on the 14th of May as we take on Portsmouth. But they are at home to Millwall. I don't see it happening. We've just got to pray that the Lions can go there and get a result for us. But anyway, we will jump into what is effectively the final game of the season. We've then got this random game 2 weeks later on the 14th of May against Portsmouth, but it looks as if there's going to be very little riding on it, as I think Burnley will already be promoted by then. If they slip up, then that game becomes huge, but we need Millwall to do us a favour, and we've got to do our job away at the Rams. Come on, the Potters. Yeah, the thing about this game is Derby need the win as much as we do. They are currently sat in the relegation zone, but they've still got a chance of keeping themselves up on the final day. With the goats of early goals, we couldn't get one there. And I've got goal alerts on for that Burnley game. Whether we're going to get any, I'm not sure, because they're absolutely broken. But we've just got to focus on doing our job and see what happens. Berger into Million. Forward to Moran. Million's there again. Million. Oh, it's taken a big nick. And I feel sorry for the Derby County keeper, but I don't care. Because Million, I think, will claim it. Big deflection off the defender, but Stoke City lead. Corner for Derby. Nathaniel Mendez-Lang is over it. Junior does well at the near post, and that'll drop for Moran. And there's Million. And Million using his pace. Million gets away. Great chance for 2. This has to be. And it is. Million drills it in. Goes alone. Had teammates who would have been fuming had he not scored. But that's exactly what he does do. Stoke lead by 2. And that should be the points in the bag. We're doing our job. We just need Millwall to do theirs. Kata pinches it. This could be 3. Derby shooting themselves in the foot. It's 3. Hosselu in on the act. He's been in fine form. And Derby, I'm sorry lads, heading back down to League One. Goal at Turf Moor. Oh, it's over. Burnley lead by 2. It's done. It's the playoffs for Stoke City. Yeah, it's done. Well, there's the whistle and it's all over. Stoke with the victory. All the hard work done in the first half. But it's a bitter ending for both of these sides. Derby County relegated back down to League One. And Stoke City, despite getting the win, will be heading into the playoffs rather than automatic promotion. So here's a look at the league table. Leeds United, miles clear at the top with 109 points. 101 goals scored as well. Burnley in second and us in third. Now, technically, it's not done yet. But we need to beat Portsmouth by 17 goals, actually 18 goals, to leapfrog Burnley in our game in hand. So we are deadlocked in third, Sheffield United in fourth, Hull City in fifth, and we'll be taking on the Borough in the playoff semi-final. That's going to be a really tasty two-legged affair. As for the bottom of the table, it's Portsmouth, Derby County and Cardiff who are relegated down to League One, with Oxford and Sheffield Wednesday just staying up a few points clear. Right, well guys, we've got this random game on the 14th of May under the lights at Preston Park. I'm going to make quite a few changes as there will be a few send-offs, but hoping to end our season with another 3 points to give us some momentum heading into the playoffs. Come on the Potters. Well, we've reached the hour mark here and it's been a terrible, terrible game, and well, it's no real surprise because neither team has anything to play for. I've no idea why this was rescheduled for such a late date in the calendar, but this has been a shocker. Oh, and Portsmouth might win it, you know. Portsmouth might win it. And they have. Lapse in concentration at the back. And we're going to go into the playoffs on the back of a loss. Vidigal into Bay and Million. And just like that, we're back on level terms. Bishop through the gap, and it might be another goal. It is. It's 3 goals in about 5 minutes. This is ridiculous, man. Well, not that it really means anything, but we will fall to defeat in the final game of the season. As I say, literally neither team had anything to play for, but it does mean we'll be heading into the playoffs on the back of a loss. Well, we've got just shy of 2 weeks until the playoffs against Middlesbrough, but we'll have a bit of a championship season sort of round off, and then in the next episode we'll do the playoffs and we'll do a full season review. You can see Johansson named goalkeeper of the tournament with 23 clean sheets, averaging 1 in every other game. Team of the season, we had Bay, Manhoff and Junior all making it into the team of the season, which is nice to see. And it was Joel Perreault who won the Championship Player of the Season. Again, a full look at the league table here. As you can see, we did finish 3 points behind Burnley in the end. I'll run through the full league table so you can get a full look at it. Sunderland having a bit of an off year, finishing in 13th place. But yeah, it was Burnley and Leeds that really ran away with it at the start of the season. So you can't say that those two didn't deserve to go up. And as for the individual player stats, well, take a look at this. Joel Perreault for the AI reaching the 40 club. I don't think I've ever seen an AI player get to 40. We know it's an illustrious club. Joel Perreault's done it for Leeds United this year. Tom Cannon with a great year as well, getting 30. And Latte Lath with 27 in 43. I wonder if any of our boys got in here. As I mentioned throughout the course of the season, we didn't really have one goal scorer who scored loads for us. They were kind of spread out across the team. Well, Million's in there with 13 in 46. I wonder if anyone else snuck in, or was that it? That was it, just Million, 13, our top goal scorer in the league. And he was in the top 5 for assists as well, but it was Bay who topped the charts with 15. Joel Perreault, 13 assists and 40 goals. 53 goal contributions this year for Leeds. That is absolutely insane. Moran also had 11 assists in 32. Of course, he had quite a long period of time out injured. And as we know, Johansson won the Golden Glove with 23 clean sheets in 46. But as I say, guys, that will do it for today's video. We'll be back in the next one to, of course, play through the Championship playoffs. And then we'll do a full squad roundup and a look around the other leagues as well. So, guys, I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next episode very soon. Take care and peace.